really appreciate synergy because he don't know what I'm going through in life, but like he perfectly captured it. Like I'm like, you did not know that all that shit was going on with me, but like it was just so aligned. And that's why I feel like this song is so special. Um, yeah.
Yeah, I want to commend you because I think like if you have do you have a video for that one by chance?
No, actually, Ye is coming into town this week. So I think we're going to be working together on something for that.
Okay, well, I just want to say like I think the song itself was a movie in itself. You know what I mean?
Period. Thank you.
Like a video is only gonna do more justice to it, but I think you did a great job with the song as a whole. You
Thank
know what I
you.
mean? So yeah. So what's cracking out there in New York? See what you think? Bairi The Siren hanging out with us. What's the vibes out there? What's going on?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Barry. I hope y'all can hear me. We sort of fixing the mic over here, but
We can hear
you
you.
can hear me. Okay. Well, no, great record has everybody over here sort of zoned out. Shout out to Tariq. He said he liked it so much he wanted to put on the big speakers. So
Oh,
you
period.
got a vibe going and whatnot. So shout out to you. You had mentioned that this record, I guess, was a collaboration with Ye, I believe, or Ye.
Hmm. Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
know a
Ali.
little bit more about him and what he's done and how that came together. Because I don't think people know that this is actually from a compilation.
Hmm. Yeah, so Ye is like a master when it comes to executive producing and putting songs together. This is actually the second volume of his series called Trap House Jodeci Radio. And I think this one is like 7 or 8 tracks. Um, Amazing people, Zay France, one of my really close friends, Dende. He really he makes sure that he's knowledgeable on everybody that's like in the underground, but also coming up and puts it together really well. And actually, it's just so crazy because um, he and I talked about this being like a solo song for me. And he was like, I usually don't do that for like the compilation projects, but we liked that version. So yeah.
Nice, nice. And
Mhm.
what are you working on as well? EP, mixtape. What can we expect following this record?
So I, over the past few years, have been restless when it comes to recording music. I have, a whole drive full of stuff that I've been waiting for the perfect moment to drop. And I think I just realized that there is no perfect moment. So I have conceptually, I have 3 projects. But what I think I'm going to do in light of just understanding where the culture is right now and where I need to grow as an artist, I need to be consistent with quality. So I think this next year, what it's going to look like for me is just probably dropping singles until something hits and then having the project ready for when that happens. So
Yeah, that sounds like a good flow.
yeah.
I would advise the same. So good stuff though. For sure. Like I said, you got people in here who are like, well, who's that? And whatnot. So they can't see you. So
Ah,
it was
I'm
a
blushing.
yeah, shout out to Tariq. Tariq, you're making
Shout out to Reek.
Barry blush. All right, no doubt. But
Yeah, I
thank
don't
you for
know if you're
pulling
able
up.
to see the chat, Byrie, but a
No, I don't.
lot of fire emojis. You know, a lot of
Oh,
people say nice for
let me see.
relaxing and chilling. You know what I'm saying? Definitely can sing. A lot of
Thanks.
people were beautiful voice.
Thank
A lot
you.
of people were asking for other potential interviews, maybe getting drops, that type of thing. So, what would
I'm
be
a
the best?
yapper. I'm a yapper. So like please you can DM me on like Instagram at Bairi The Siren. You can email me Bairi at bairithesiren.com. I definitely love like, being here. So I'm grateful.
Excellent, excellent. Your move to LA, just more opportunity. You know what I mean? Just being around
Yes.
Hollywood, or what you think?
So if I'm being honest, I'm open to what the world has to give me, like whatever it's going to take for me to be the person that I need to be in my career as a person. I want to be open to moving. But what I will say is that being in LA, I think I'm just like following my happiness. I think, the weather's beautiful. I think that I'm trying to grow more as a performer, not just in music, but, I've been doing musicals my whole life. Like, I think that, I love dancing and there's like a great dance community here. And I mean, it's just the weather. But at the same time, I'm not I'm not closed to like what life has to give me. At some point I want to like live in Japan for a little bit. There's also just opportunity here. I feel like everybody comes through here every so often, like, Ye's coming and we're gonna get stuff in. So yeah.
Yeah, LA is definitely a hub. Definitely a
Hmm.
hub for sure. You know what I mean? I do if you're cool with it, because I don't know how many people caught the Fire Siren project. I'd like to play one off of there if you don't mind. It's still relevant. And like I said, I'm always a believer, you know what, by be old to you is still new to others. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's to add on to that, I think one of my ideas, which nothing's solidified yet, so I don't even know if I should be talking about this, but like I said, when I dropped the project, I felt like I didn't give it the justice that it deserved. So one of my ideas is to maybe do a deluxe or like a second disc this upcoming year to like breathe new life into it and just add more
100%.
depth to it. What song you about
100%.
to play?
What I was going to ask you, do you have a favorite off of there?
Um,
I liked Karma personally. Karma was my
I was
motto.
gonna
Damn, you know.
I was gonna say come my way, but like do what you want. Like it
No,
was
no, let's
your
do it. Like I said, I want to ask you because those are your babies. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So I want to know
I
which
feel
one
like
you
this is
dig.
I feel like this is like a room full of DJs. It's like a dancey song. So
Okay. All right, 100. Again, if y'all missed out, Fire Siren, exactly. Quad. I was just about to say the Quad City's mixing right in with that one. You know what I'm saying? 100%. But yeah, Fire Siren is the name of that project that dropped last year, y'all. I am definitely in 100% agreement. I would do a deluxe, get some more eyes on that 100%. You know what I mean? Definitely just to bring some more attention back to it. 100%. So, CL, she originally from PA. Bairi, did your screen freeze or are you still there with us? I think we might, but either way, she's from PA, CL.
Mhm.
There we go.
Is it freezing?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe
Hold on.
your
Hold on.
Wi-Fi is glitching on us a little bit.
See, that is the one thing about LA. The ass everywhere.
Oh well, no, there is ass everywhere.
Well,
Oh, you were
not
talking about
you know what I mean. I was
the
talking about the
Wi-Fi.
internet.
My
I was
bad.
talking about the, I
You were
was talking
talking
about
about
the
the Wi-Fi.
internet.
My bad.
I was talking about the Wi-Fi. I was talking about the Wi-Fi.
I was
Okay.
saying, yeah. West Coast got some great ass. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
Look.
Right. I'm like, okay. Word.
I thought you took us to a whole other conversation there. My bad. My bad.
No.
This is a PG show. No, I'm
Yes,
joking.
yes, yes.
It's
No,
not PG. It's just music,
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry. Everything was messed up. What were we talking
Yeah.
about?
No. We Sia was just asking where you were from.
Oh,
Where was the city in PA again?
Her-
Up.
Hershey, like the chocolate.
Oh, shout out to Hershey. Hershey, PA.
Hmm.
We know Hershey, PA. They got the bomb park out there. And the
Yes.
Hershey chocolate factory and all that good shit.
Yes.
Shout out
My
to
first
Hershey.
job was Chocolate World for 3 years.
Oh man. My daughters, I gotta tell them I met somebody from Hershey. They're gonna go crazy. You go there every year. It's like an annual trip to Hershey, PA.
Wow.
That's what's up. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Anybody else you're working with or you want to work with? Just while we on the topic.
I mean, who don't I want to work with? I think it's hard because I'm still breaking in, and there's so many people that I want to work with. The first person that comes to mind is Destin Conrad. Kay Shanada. I feel like
Oh yeah.
Kalela. I think SZA would be nice. I would really like to work with SZA. Oh my God, there's just so many people. There's just so many people. I want to keep working with my friends, like I have like a great network of people. My girl Hydra, she actually has a show here tomorrow. My boy, like Chris Patrick, he's like amazing. So I'm grateful to be here.
Dope.
Super dope. Super dope. Well, listen, Ma, thank you so much for tapping with us today. Like I said, I would like to see the Fire Siren Deluxe. So 2026, let's
I will
manifest
do
that
it
100%.
because you said it. Like, I'm gonna do it.
Let's get it. Let's get to it. What's the plans for the holidays? Are you staying on the West for Christmas next week, or are you going back?
I'm here. I'm
Okay.
here. My family, they miss me, but they know that I need to plant my roots here for now. So I'm gonna be here for a little bit. And you know, there are a lot of people who stay here. So I think just gonna create community and family here while we can.
Yeah, yeah. So a little friendsmas, a little friendsmas.
A little friendsmas, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. That's right. That's right. Well, great energy, Barbie. I appreciate you again joining us. You know, you're welcome to come back to the call anytime. Like I said, we do this every Wednesday, so definitely an honor to have you on with us. And best of luck, you know, for the rest of the year. Best of luck for Happy New Year's. You know what I mean? In 2026, Fire Siren Deluxe. We want it.
We got
you know
this. We'll talk again. And thank you so much for having me.
100%, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Good stuff. All right, some new vibes. New vibes. Black Lights with Jonathan Watts on that one. That is the song Caution. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely got the Wu-Tang up in there. You know what I mean? So
dope shit.
Ladies out here killing it, man. Ladies out here killing it. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to the R&B. Big shout to I saw Kevin Black joined in today. Ray Daniels joined in today. And of course, DJ Sense, aka the Trendsetter, and everybody else. So, you know, big up to the call, man. The call's doing something, Raymond, you know. So
Yep, indeed. Yep, indeed. A lot of hitters tapping in, you know what I mean? And shouts to y'all out there in the on the in person as well. Seen y'all had some heavy hitters last week. Jim Jones in the building. Yeah. You know what I mean? What Mano, you know, so Mano in the news, him and 50 going at it. You know,
tell you, it's WWE every day in hip hop, so it's great.
It is a contact sport, brother. It is a contact sport.
So big up everybody.
Indeed, indeed. Shout out Kevin Black. Kevin Black got some stories for days with his life experiences. You know what I'm saying? If you rock with Kevin Black at one point in your life, oh boy, I hope your liver's okay and you didn't go to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Kevin Black.
Kevin Black.
Do we got our next guest on C? Is Miss Amberism with us?
Yeah, Amberism should be on. Amber, you there? Amber, how you looking? 112, Miss Amber. Amber,
112, Miss Amber. Miss Amber, are you with us?
Okay.
If she was
I'm
on,
here.
she was off.
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
We could hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
We can't see you. Able to turn your camera on?
I'm trying to figure that out. Oh my God. Let me see.
Don't tell me you ain't done a Zoom yet since the pandemic, Amber.
Listen, I haven't. I'm gonna be honest.
You haven't done a Zoom in your life?
No, I haven't done a Zoom. Not on my, especially not on my phone. Let me see. Hold on. Let me do this. I'm gonna end the call and then come back on because it'll prompt me to have my camera on. Let me do that.
Okay. Okay, there we go. That sounds good. We be right here. We be right here.
Okay. I'll be back.
Oh, good.
Be back.
Well, in the meantime, I think we should get a word from Kevin Black. I see him over there with the beard. Kevin Black, laid up.
Oh, I got it. Can
you hear me?
Oh yeah, we see you.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. I figured it out.
Amber, real quick, are you able to turn your phone sideways so we can go landscape with you?
This way.
There we go.
Got it.
Winning.
Hey, can I say something?
Yeah, Kevin Black, what's good with you? What's good with you, Kevin Black?
That girl Amber is finer than a month. She is
shit.
fine.
Once again, Kevin Black, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Black, ladies and gentlemen.
You are great.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Thank you.
Kevin, you don't change, bro. 20 years, your ass don't change, bro.
Not at all. Not when you got a girl. Not when you got a girl like Amber on. She can give me anything. I'll do everything.
Yo. Oh.
Kevin Black.
Kevin Black, ladies and gentlemen.
Slow down. Slow down, Diddy 2020.
All right, I'm muting your ass, Kevin. I'm muting your ass.
Y'all are crazy. Come on, let's talk about the music. Let's talk about the music.
Let's talk about the music. 100%.
Yeah, blur.
I want to make sure I'm saying this correct. It's Amberism?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got to break that down. Break that down.
So Amberism is basically the state of being amber. And so it's basically, I came up with that word to basically describe my essence and my aura. And so everything that makes me amber, I call it Amberism. And that's really what it is. It's like, it's a divine feminine energy. And that's really the essence of it and where I came up with Amberism. So.
All right, word. So is that reflection in the music as well? Is the Amberism, the vibes and everything? Because I've heard the two joints. I've heard the two joints. And I say two because I like that you gave us a holiday joint. You know what I mean? I like that you gave us some Christmas vibes. You know what I mean? Because those can live forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I definitely want you to talk a little bit about this joint Submission. What's happening?
So
give us the Amberism in Submission.
Yeah. So Submission was when I was writing Submission, I really wanted to tap into being able to be vulnerable and surrender without losing yourself. I think as women, like, it's so hard to submit and to surrender without getting lost sometimes in who we are. A lot of times our light tends to be dimmed when we get that vulnerable. And so this record really, like, I just really wanted to create the conversation of sitting in the middle of like dominance and surrender and power and peace. So that the record is super sensual because I put sensuality as a big, like, it's at the core of my music. And so I really wanted to get very vulnerable with this record. And it's really, it's sensual, but it's also healing. And it ties that gap of the balance and the dynamic of having the dominant and then having the submissive. So.
All right, word. Well, listen, y'all, no further ado. Amberism, giving us the Amberism vibes.
Yes.
Submission is the name of the song. Check this out, y'all. Yes, Amberism.
Thank
Submission
you.
is the name of that one, y'all. Chat going crazy.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Everybody.
Thank you.
I don't know if you're able to see the chat, but everybody's loving the voice.
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry
vocals.
I was moving so much, y'all.
No, you're good. You're good. You know what I'm saying? But good stuff. Someone said giving Janae Aiko vibes. Heart emojis, love of voice.
Yeah.
Fire
thank
emojis.
You. Thank
interesting
you.
take on this. Someone said voice beautiful, beat doesn't serve you justice. Interesting. So
okay.
Who's the producer
like
on that? We got to dig on that one a little bit.
Yeah. So I actually it's produced by me through Suno.
So the AI conversation was
entered the chat.
Entered the chat. The AI conversation.
Yeah.
The chat. Okay. But that was your voice. You're not bullshit.
Yes. No, I'm not bullshitting. Like that's me.
That's no prompt.
No,
you didn't prompt Amberism to be somebody else.
No, that's no prompt. I have
Don't
like
play with my emotions. Don't play with my emotions.
I would never do that. I'm big on, so like I tell people I'm AI. Amberism is definitely like my 2.0 version. But I'm like a lot of times say I'm like too good to be true. And so I've said that I'm AI. And if you see me out in person, like if you're seeing me on this interview, it's AI. It's really not, it's me. Like it's me. But I'm just that dope. So
no, I could dig it. I mean, you know what I mean? I guess I mean AI, we can go down that rabbit hole like crazy. I'm not
yeah.
Remo, what's happening, Remo?
Oh, I gotta tap in. Soon as she said AI, oh my God! But first of all, I'm a writer myself, so I want to salute you because I understand your simple writing technique.
Thank you.
And that's how hits are made.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and I just want to say for people who just you're doing what they've been doing since 2019. Right? And you used it as a reference.
Yeah.
So you could go out there and put your voice.
Exactly. Yeah.
I love it.
That's it.
I love it.
That's the code.
And this, you're right. You do have what people would say mostly is probably like the other brother said, the beat did not serve you right.
Yeah.
But your voice and the way you hit the technique it was almost like too perfect.
Well, thank you.
That's hot, though. That's hot.
Thank you.
Salute.
Thank you.
Word. Big Red checking in out of Dallas. What's good, G?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Just wanted to say, get my camera working here. Just want to say to my fellow AI user.
Yes.
No, she could sing, Red. She could sing. You can't.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Holla back. Holla back, Red. She can sing. You can't.
But look, I'm gonna tell you like this, all right. You know what I mean? It's all about the pen game, baby.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? It's still
Those people are very quiet right now in reference to that point.
Yeah.
And you know, I've always said that I've spoken on it as a tool in the shed. That yes, it can be abused. You know, chainsaws can be used to cut down trees, but chainsaws can be used to cut up people too.
Yeah.
Just don't cut up people. It's not that hard.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
You know, it is a tool. There's various uses for it.
Yeah.
And I just thank you for being able to shut up all them people that didn't want to listen to other people that were talking about it before, and making excuses because you can actually sing, and thus that makes it okay now when we've been saying that for weeks.
Right.
And keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
My suggestion for you, though, in using it the same way that you're kind of using it to come up with vocal harmonies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Use that as a way to also educate yourself so you don't necessarily have to rely on it.
Yeah, for sure.
And on that note as well, what area are you from again?
I'm in Florida.
What part?
I'm right outside of Orlando.
Okay. So there is a friend of mine does like an R&B Wednesday thing. I'll actually be down there for the Citrus Bowl next week.
Okay.
The thing about it is try to link up with some producers or musicians that can add a little extra. Like, so basically taking whatever the instrumental you get from Suno,
right,
and you know, giving a live variation or giving, you know, some other elements to it.
I got you.
That way it's like, oh, well, Suno was still a guide either way.
Right.
But it's actually, I'm really dealing with real people in turn as well. And just continue to build, continue to work, and you know, best wishes to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Real quick, Remo, we're gonna run this other song real quick and then we'll come to you. Just because it is the season, we are 8 days out.
Yes,
so
Merry
I you know,
Christmas,
I want us to play this Dear Santa joint, you know what I mean? And I appreciate you giving us some holiday vibes. So
thank you.
Amberism, Dear Santa is the name of this one. Check this out, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Dear Santa, I've been dreaming all year long of a little
thing is, I'm writing all the records, so it's gonna be my voice every time. I'm just playing, like I said, it's just a male, female, and what style of music, but you never gonna know. This is it's just gonna be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. See, and that has been my, I don't say pushback, but my, how does this play out in real time? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I said, you get outside, you go tour. Even if you do AI for your own songs, you can go back your shit up because you can go perform them things. You know what I'm saying? But for your AI artists, they can't though. You know what I'm saying?
They can't perform it, but that's cool.
Okay.
A lot of artists don't perform, and some of them is trash perform. I wish I never even seen them perform. I wish you only released it on iTunes, bro. You hurting the equity gang.
You heard the performance equity game, right? You know what I'm saying?
It's all good.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Somebody said light show.
Well, but that's where we may see that shit in the future, though, right? They may be.
Yeah, I mean, you seen Tupac like years ago.
Yeah, we seen Tupac hologram.
Hologram. So it's like we years later. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at it like, man, I'm finna be dishing out that music. Period. Like it's never gonna be enough Eric Bellinger produced music out. It can't be.
And then in the end, for you, only because your pen is immaculate, you've been writing for so many different artists. This just becomes another outlet for you now with the pen game.
Exactly. It's songs that I have that was sitting on the shelf. Maybe, I'm not going to release them because they don't line up with my agenda that I'm pushing in my moment, whatever I'm on. It's all intentional. So I'm not just a person that's dropping songs, but the amount of joints that I got, it's ridiculous. I see somebody say, hire some new singers. I already got 18 artists signed to me. I don't need to sign no more artists. I've done my thing. I've done my give back. I'm signing the artists that I naturally rock with, but I'm not looking for people to sing my songs when I could just make somebody to sing them. Nah.
All right. That's what, like I said, these combos are going to go on for a while.
Yeah. I love it. And I want to be at the forefront because it's always about change and it's always about being ready for what's next. And if, you're not ready for what's to come, it's like, yo, you got to just stay in the back and let the niggas rumble that want to rumble.
All right.
Yes,
well, one time for easy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Let's get into this other joint. Rich Man. V Script. Is that one of your artists?
Yeah, that's one of my guys, though. So that's actually my partner. He's the one that gave me the idea to go to Africa to make an Afrobeats album. So I had to have him on one of the songs. And he helped executive produce the project. This song is called Rich Man. And it's like, man, when you hear it in the build of it from the first 10 seconds, you already know it's a movie. So look at that. I do my own hooks, spam, AI. Why not give people an opportunity if they could write, if they a poem, if they got ideas, man, please, man, it's money that'll be made out here. Let's go get it. Rich Man. Come on, man.
I'm gonna drop the remix to Dancing with a Broke Man. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. It's a vibe, man. It's a vibe. Play that in the club. Like, they go crazy, dog. Please, gang. Appreciate y'all all so much. I seen so many of my homies I didn't know was in here. Just tapping in with the comments, man. It's fire, man. Digiwaxx gang, what it do, Randy T?
Yes, sir, man. Good to see you again, E. Like I said, man, I know you getting ready to go. C, did you want to chime in out of New York over there? What we doing?
Nah, man, let's give them props, man. Got the spot dancing. I like the sound, man. I like the adjustment in sound. And where do you get that? Like, how does that happen? Are you traveling overseas? Are you traveling internationally? Get this new inspiration? Because I was just saying, I've heard Eric do a lot of different records, but I don't think I've heard this vibe. And this is definitely like, it's just natural. Like the last song, Dancing with a Rich Man, before, I want to say within seconds, I was like, yo, this hot. Like instantly. Didn't even make it past maybe 5 seconds. I was like,
that intro.
Yeah, intro, like immediately.
It's crazy.
Where are you getting your musical inspiration from?
So this one I was in South Africa. I made the project in South Africa. So I did a camp. Normally we, in LA, we do riding camps. And I've done a couple of riding camps in Atlanta. I did one in Connecticut recently. And it just be about getting people together to just more minds together, just go crazier. And we did that process in Africa. So you could just imagine how many songs we had, how many creators, like songwriters. It was multiple rooms. Like, we just had over songs to choose from. So when it was time, I was just like, yo, we committing to it. Let's go crazy, you know?
Nah, dope stuff, man. And when you come out to New York, man, when you gonna make your way back to the East Coast?
For sure. I definitely know I'm gonna be back out there by like March or something, because we setting up another tour. But man, if there's anything that needs to happen, first flight smoking.
Nah, no doubt, man. Got to come up to New Music Wednesdays Live and get it in. But thank you for joining, man. I just want to say it's great to have you on here.
Thank you.
Your work has been underrated, man, by a long shot, and I'm happy to see you continue to grow, man, and getting your props.
Sir.
So,
thank you. Appreciate y'all so much. Everybody on here, much love.
EB.
We got one last one real quick from Head Rush checking in real quick, man. Big fan of yours. What's up, Ed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's poppin'?
What's going on? What's going on with Eric, man? I'm DJ Head Rush out the Midwest, bro. Like Ranger said, big fan of your work, man. You definitely got a crazy pen game that a lot of folks don't know about. You know what I'm saying? From writing credits with Brandy, Chris Brown, and a bunch of other folks, right?
Yeah.
My question is, when you did the song Alone with Blast and Neiman J, I didn't know who Neiman J was. I knew who you were, and I knew who Blast was. Do you see yourself bringing Neiman J into some of your newer projects to kind of give them a little bit
that
more
was a
fame?
project. He kind of just approached me about the project. Was just like, yo, I want to do a project. I got a bunch of songs that's crazy. I need a voice to sing the songs. And we just knocked it out. So, you know what I mean? That joint was fire, but he hadn't hit me about no other ones. But of course, I'll be with it all the time. I just jumped on the DJ song for somebody named Keith Turner. So one of his next joints is gonna be me on there, and you know, I'm always open to that. I just know where we at, you know, as a community and music in general. Like, man, why wouldn't you want to be on a song with a DJ? Why wouldn't you be on a song with, you know, somebody that's gonna be out there advocating and, you know, pushing the narrative even when you're not in the room? And you know, that's my thing always, is fill up as many spaces as possible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what's up, man. And the fact that you gave him the opportunity to work with you, that shows how accessible you are and how reachable you are to artists that's not quite at that level. So salute to you in that, man. And I respect the hell out of you for everything that you bring to the game, man. It's like when I first saw you on the Chaotic Eyeball commercial, I'm like, who's this guy? And then I started following the music, and I'm like,
and that was a minute ago.
Yeah, okay, so that shows you how long I've been following your work, man. So
man,
you're a walking bucket, bro. You don't miss.
Thank you, dog. And Neiman, that was like, you know, somebody I grew up with, like 7th grade, you know what I mean? Best friend type. So when he approached me with it, it was like a no-brainer, of course.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Last question. When you get into your creative process writing songs, do you have in mind the artist that you're writing for when you write those songs?
Every single
this
time.
is an Usher hit.
Every single time. Them songs are so intentional. Like, if you listen to any of the songs when they're reciting them, like, for example, Usher 7 Grammys, sold out concerts, damn, I done had a ball. It's all facts that I'm speaking on this specific person. So when they hear it, they feel so connected, they have to get in the booth before they do anything else. So it's all tailor-made. Like Fine China, you better believe that first word, baby. I was thinking of Chris Brown's voice, his pitch, his tone, his sound, every single thing, so that when he heard it, he know it was tailor-made.
The crazy thing is when we find out that you write these songs, we can't unhear your voice on those songs. Like in this last song, you did a run, and I was like, what? Wait a minute, that sounded like whatchamacallit.
Yeah, bro. I try to put it all, you know, you found it all in there.
That's what's up, man. Hey, it all makes sense now, bro.
It all makes sense. Thank you. First it was later, and then it was now.
I'd be mad you give some of those songs away, because like I've heard the concept records and then the ones who they actually come out, and I'm like, why he give that one away? You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me tell you something, man. Here's a little tidbit. I was in the studio yesterday with B2K, right? And when I tell you that I was playing records for them, they had to stop me, like, hold on, bro. How are you playing these songs, and what makes you decide what to play for who, what not to play, what? And as I was thinking it, my answer to Omarion was, bro, in the moment, there is no such thing as a selfish song. I'm looking through my catalog and I'm thinking of the best song I could possibly remember in my catalog to give, because this could be the biggest moment of my life. You know what I'm saying? So I never hold back. I always just put my best foot forward.
You can always get another one.
And that's the part.
Yes, sir.
As you've proven already time and time again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
real quick, end zone. Go ahead and make it, because we got to let Eric go here in a second.
All right. Hey, Eric. I'm DJ Enzo, female DJ coming out of South Carolina. Loving the hits, loving them. And piggyback what CL said, the second hit, like just hearing the first few seconds of it, I'm actually liked it. And I want to give a shout out to my sister, Lachey. She's the reason why I know who you are.
Okay.
She played Imagination every single day before school started. At first, I didn't think much of it. And I was like, hold on, I thought I like this song. So she played it every single day. So thanks to my sister, Lachey, that's how I know you. And my only question is, do you ever plan on coming to South Carolina?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. You know, my business manager actually is from South Carolina, so a lot of times I like to go to his house and just take in the serene, the peace, the vibes. You know what I'm saying? So I love it out there.
No, really?
Yes.
We hope to see you soon. And
okay, cool,
like I said, good hits. And like I said, shout out to my sister, because she is the reason why I know who you are.
Man, shout out to
and
sis,
I gotta
man.
tell her, I gotta tell her about your songs. I'm gonna tell her, hey, listen to this new Eric. You're gonna love it. I'm pretty sure she will.
The Afro vibes. We just turning it up a little bit, but it's still the melodies. It's still soulful. It's still, you know, you just can't help but move. You know, when that music come in with the Afrobeats and the amapiano and all of that style of music, it's like you just can't help but dance. You know, so I just wanted to add that element to the pen, to the story, and to the voice.
All right. Well, that's it for me.
All right. Thank you.
Well, I respect the fact that you went and hit the land though to go catch the real essence. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Super ill. You know what I mean?
That was Mando.
Yep. Big Red out of Dallas. Make it quick, my guy.
Yes,
sir.
Hey, brother, appreciate you being on the call. Thank you very much. Again.
What's good, Big Red? Yeah.
Indeed. I just want to say, man, thank you for being an avid user of AI. I'm an AI person. And real quick, what was the moment, and I ask everybody this, when you realize that this is a tool to use to help find different rhythms, what was the one thing that stood out to you the most when using AI, and what AI program are you using?
I would say Suno was the program that just opened my mind to the possibilities by seeing how fast it could kick out different variations of my own songs that I own 100% of. Can't nobody tell me what I can and can't do with my own song. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just another plugin that I'm running it through. And now, instead of it just having the different flanger sound on it, it has an entire new beat, a new style, a new genre, a new voice, a new tempo, a new cadence. And for me to not use that, I would be the fool. So that says a lot about the people that aren't even giving it a chance.
Hey, I'm telling you, it's a brilliant thing. I love it. I use it. I'm working on my final touches of my songs that I'm pushing out, man. Again, you are the executive. Look, you are the executive producer. You write, you arrange, you everything. It's all you. You know what I mean?
It's all me. I'm not talking about go to AI. I don't go to it and type in female R&B song. The wind blows, there she goes, and the door goes, and then you type it in and give you the song. Crazy? That song is never gonna be hard. So you could do whatever you want. It's not even gonna be good. So why are y'all even tripping on people that don't even know how to really do it if you're not using it and humanizing it? Because there's certain things that the AI and the robots just can't do. So we have to put our own touches. You have to go and put harmonies on it after. You have to go and put new vocals on it. You have to try to get a feature on it. You have to get artwork. You have to have an Instagram page. You have to have all of these things that make it real. If it don't look real, we not rolling anyway. If it don't sound real, we not rolling. So the challenge is doing it in a way that is so seamless, because sometimes you're looking at Instagram videos and people got to say, when you see the shark jump up on the boat and then you see the shark tie itself in a knot, it's like, at some point, bro, you got to know. But when people be like that uncertainty, I think that's what keeps it exciting.
Yes. Hey, I appreciate you for answering my questions, Brother E. Brother Eric, again.
Much love.
Blessings for being here, man. Much luck to you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Keep advocating, man, for the future, man. What you mean it's the future? What you want me to stay in the past?
Let's go.
Well, right on E. Like I said, man, thank you for taking a little bit of time with us, stepping away from the family for a hot second, man. So I know you're moving and grooving and all that. So go get back with them. You know what I mean? Again, thank you for blessing us as always.
Much love to you too and the family, your son, everything,
you
man.
too. Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you. Much love, G.
Big shout out, EB. Much love. Thank you.
It's of a white Christmas.
Some years Ma didn't put up a tree. Even then I still used to believe, despite not having a chimney. How Santa's supposed to gift me? I either made the naughty list or he forgets things, and probably blame that on his helpers. The next time I discover an elf, I'm tearing the shelves up. Gloria Estefan and Silver Bells. Jealous of those rich kids, but I wish them well. Ma wearing weird clothes again, a few staring. Maybe Santa only visits those with two parents. Are we poor or not poor enough? Is that the reason he ain't showing up? Did I offend him not taking a picture with him at the mall, showing corporate love? Thanks to hardships, I was overly conscious at a young age. Knowing companies globally profit, it's a win-win. But for me, another year with coal in my stock. Another year finding coal in my stocking. The only lights when the shots ring round the block. From Bayonne to Birmingham, round the clock. Try again next year, Christmas is out of stock. Another year finding coal in my stocking. Doesn't Santa know spin the block means how to stop? I learned how to rob and wait for the sound of sleigh bells next year, cause Christmas is out of stock. Candy canes and rotted teeth, even adults on school ground pointed it out when they spotted me. Seeing Jolly O say Nick would be the lottery. What a shopping spree, I'd have forgotten all the mockery. Bar getting tatted on his arm. Surely I was better than that, but I was never head of the class. Come on, Santa, I ain't Tiny Tim and my leg isn't bad. But I was in a hospital bed in the lab, relocated to my grandmother's. This time, Father Christmas won't let his lad suffer. No mom with us, still would have a miracle. Left a plate of cookies and milk. Here we
saying that right, Quantum?
Yeah, I just got that. I think that's how you said umang. Coal in my stocking cap. So
Coal in my stocking cap.
rap artist and my skill set, bro. And I don't shy away from nothing. I never have and I never will. And we talking about my son being 1 year old on the album cover to him being almost 23 years old now. And I'm right here and I'm present and my pen is present and my lyrical ability it has sustained itself to a point where it's legendary. So people say, oh, his antics and this and that. Fuck my antics. I do whatever the fuck I want to do. I say what I want to say. I live, you know what I'm saying? I live in this mansion, got another one over there. The other day, my biggest problem the other day was trying to figure out where my other Maybach was in the garage. So I don't want to hear none of this. He fell off, he this, he that. I'm still getting 100,000 a show. You know what I'm saying? My kids is in private school. So when somebody says like he fell off or he broke, like it's just it's a commentary thing from somebody who doesn't want to look themselves in the mirror. And I'm not tired of it. Like it's subjective to that person's personal individual opinion, and I'm all good. I accept the love and the hate. And to anybody listening, whether it's you, a new artist or old artist, any person that hates you enough, like, you know, in music, is your number one fan because they go above and beyond to study, to listen. To hate me, you have to have listened to my entire shit to say that it was trash. And for me, that, you know, that's just as good as somebody who actually appreciates my music and loves me listening to it. It's still 2 listens, no matter how you spin it, man. So it's like everybody don't got to be a fan of game, but my rap skill set it ain't no question, bro, what I can do.
Facts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So many opinions, so little credentials. That's the biggest time. That's the biggest time we've been in for so long now, dog. You know
and
what I'm saying?
And not to cut you off again, but look around, like literally outside of Kendrick and Drake, right? And I ain't shitting on nobody, right? But outside of Kendrick and Drake, because that was such a monumental moment. That, but the quality, the super quality of music is missing. And niggas is quiet and soft, and ain't nobody saying shit about nothing. And everybody think they gotta walk on eggshells around these soft ass rap niggas, bro. You don't gotta do that. You are literally in charge of rapping your ass off. Whether you are a new artist, a young artist. We just seen Malice and Pusha T damn near 50 and old plus 50 years old, put out one of the best hip-hop albums in the last I don't know how many years, bro. So it's like anybody that's 15 or 9 years old that rap to all the way to a nigga that's 60 and that's a pioneer. If you got the skill set, you can get your shit off. And fuck who don't think that it's great. Like, get your shit off. And then we'll judge it after the fact. But all this fucking fickle rap shit, this and that, and all that, man, fuck that shit. Hip hop ain't never been built on the backs of no pussy ass niggas, bro.
Yeah. Talk it did. Talk that talk, Mr.
Come
JCR.
on,
you know what I'm saying? Come on.
Facts.
Come on. Yes. Facts. But listen, we're going to get into a couple records off the album. Definitely want to shout out Mike and Keys. They did this thing
mixtape. We can't call the album a mix. I mean, can't call it a mixtape, an album.
Yeah, my bad. Gangsta Grillz, the mixtape series, no doubt. But shout out Mike and Keys, went crazy on this thing. Shout out Problem. I thought that was a great opening track. Silver Lining on this thing as well. We just had Eric. You just missed Eric. Eric had just come on with us right here, so we gave him props for being a part of this song right here. So we're gonna run this song. Can I? Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Gangsta Grillz. Every movie needs a trailer with the one and only Game DJ Drama. Check it out. Together on the record? I can't remember.
Nah, man, me and Eric, man, that's one of my IRLs, bro. So it's like, you know, from the lunch table, man, to the studio to just being the homie, man. He LA homegrown. So, man, he carried on that record too. I just when I figured out what I wanted to do with the hook, man, I Savage. You know, and so I think my number one and number twos right now that I just go to is like when I'm in the gym, I really go off the NBA Youngboy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my gym shoe. That give me pumped. But then when I'm just riding, bro, it's like either Wale or Mozzie. Like I'm all over hip hop, man, these days with the guys that really care about doing this shit. And I'm not really listening to niggas who who don't have the skill set. And that's, you know, that's just what it is.
Yeah, shout out to Mozzie too. Y'all did your thing on that Blood Tears. That Blood Tears is another dope record on this mixtape as well. My bad. You know what I mean? I want to ask you, because you brought up the Drake Kendrick situation, and we've really been getting some dope hip hop in this past year. It feels like for so long. Do you think that scenario created a reset?
Nah, I don't think it created a reset. I think that it's one of those moments, man, where we were all locked in. We were waiting to see what Drake was going to do, and we was waiting to see what Kendrick was going to do. And I think that both of those guys are very, very skilled. I think lyrically, Dot is one of the best to ever do it. And I think music-wise, like, what can't Drake do? So, I mean, I just appreciated it from a fan standpoint. I was very instrumental in Kendrick's rise in the early stages. And then, Drake, ever since, damn near ever since he came out, man, I've been my partner, man. So I don't gotta like choose sides, but I don't have to do that for anybody's, public opinion. You know what I'm saying? With me, it's four fingers up, two twisted in the middle till I die. It is what it is. Like, I can't really say it's nobody more West Coast for me. I've been living out this motherfucker for 46 years, bro. I ain't never moved out of state. I don't got no houses over in Miami or Chicago or New York. I live in LA. I was here, you know what I'm saying? I was born here, and this is where I'm gonna die. So I don't never want to hear nobody, like saying, oh, you turned your back on the way. How have I ever done that when I've defended every single thing aimed at California, whether it's my business or not? I jump in shit when it don't have nothing to do specifically with me, but it has something to do with, one of the homies on the coast or who rapping. I don't like when other rappers get ganged up on or nothing like that. I did it when Shine when at Dot. I did it when Dirk went at Tiger. And I did it, recently when Ross was going at Drizzy, just because, like, that's the homie. And I felt like the whole industry was ganging up on him, and I ain't nigga, let's rap. That's how I feel. Let's rap.
There it is. Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier. This is a contact sport, brother. Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? So we got some people that definitely want to ask some questions. DJ Damage, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, Chuck?
What's up with it?
Good with you, brother. So yeah, man. First and foremost, I want to thank you for being one of those this year to bring good music back, because this has definitely been a year of that. You know what I'm saying? And a classic with John, bro, for sure. And just wanted to salute you on that. Keep doing your thing, brother, and keep kicking these niggas' asses. You know what it is.
Nah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. One thing I appreciate more, man, is somebody who understands and appreciates the dedication that it takes to put out, like, solid projects, man.
Right. That's pretty much all I have for you, brother. Keep doing your thing. And,
good.
What's up, brother?
All love, Damage. I appreciate you, homie.
Shout out DJ Damage for sure. Swerve, is you there?
Yep. What up, gang? What up, baby?
What up with you, G?
All right. Yo, real quick. Other than rapping, if you was a producer, executive producer, give me like 3 or 5 artists in the world you would love to produce. They don't have to be one genre. It could be any genre you like.
I think it's this cat, man. It's this cat who sing named Saint Harrison, bro. I would produce a project on Saint Harrison. If you're not familiar, you should get hip. I definitely could produce a dope album on Dot. You know what I'm saying? I like, again, and not to pit nobody up against each other, but I could sit in on Drake, on a Drake creation and make sure that you hear Drake a way that you never heard Drake in your life on some real hip hop shit. I would love to get in with 21 Savage. That's one of my favorite artists, man. And I know that, somewhere deep down in there, that he could be on some MC, some straight hip hop MC shit too, because he be, you know, Savage be kicking some shit, but he got his style and he kind of shit and actually, you know, putting out something that you could really ride to, man. Something that you could put on, put your girl on if she trying to, you know what I'm saying, really tap into hip hop. And then, you know, something you could talk about in the barbershop with the homies. Like, we missing these moments, man. We got to get busy as hip hop artists, as hip hop journalists, as DJs, as producers, as fans. You know what I'm saying? We gotta alter the way that we go to concerts. We gotta put our phones back in our pocket and enjoy the moment, man. Live in the moment and stop making everything about you and your Instagram story. Like, we gotta get back to the essence of what this shit really is, or it's gonna die. Like, you can look around and just see, bro, this shit is gonna die if we let it die. It's getting too unauthentic, too corny, like, you know, culture driven. It's just getting weird, man. And we gotta, as a culture, not just me, because who the fuck am I, right? Except one nigga. We got to change this shit across the board. Like, everybody has to play their part.
100%. 100%. Since you brought up the ladies, I want to get into another record here. Shout out to Jeremiah. You guys are always, y'all is always nice on these records together. You know what I mean? So again, for anybody who hasn't heard the mixtape Gangsta Grillz, every movie needs a trailer. This one is rotation. Shout out Drama, Micah Keys, Jeremiah on the hook. Of course, JC on game doing
You hit like all the auras, you know what I'm saying? You want to give, I got I make music for, you know, niggas in the pen doing burpees. I make music for the chick who just got off work at Starbucks. I make music, you know, for niggas, for the YNs, niggas that's in the street still really getting to it. I make music for the niggas with good jobs, nigga, that, you know, is going to the gym, you know, straight after work. Like, you just got to make sure that you tap in with everybody, man. Like, you know, I make music for, you know, Latinos, for white boys, for Philly. It don't matter, bro. Like, it's just going to be something on there for everybody to appreciate, man. Like, that be the aim when I'm putting together these projects, you know?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. DWY, you there? All right, we'll throw it to New York. CC, what's happening out there?
Yeah, D, you on mute. Well, first of all, I'm not surprised. I was presently happy with the mixtape. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's probably one of the best bodies of work we got out right now, from front to back. Shout out to Drama, shout out to yourself. The A&R, I guess, behind it, your creation process, where did that come from? And where, like, felt like a lot of shit been bottled up that you decided to get out. You know what I mean? And I love that. But how do you create and decide which songs you're going to put out? Because it felt very meticulous, but it felt very like, I'm going to give y'all the shit. That's the question.
Yeah, I think you know, it really stems from just following your heart, right? Like, if you understand anything about your personal being, your personal human being, you can feel in your heart when shit is right, and you can feel in your heart when shit is off. And I'm saying anybody above the age of 18 should be able to tap into energy and just know when shit is hot and when it's not. And that goes across the board, not just music. Like, I always been the type of nigga where if I'm at a function, you know, when the energy getting weird, nigga, that's when I dip. And then you hear about it later. Niggas the shit got shot up, right? It's the same thing when you get dressed, bro. Like, when you at home by yourself, bro, you put your hoodie on, you look at yourself in the mirror, you like, nah, I ain't fucking with this. You know what I'm saying? And you go back to the closet, you throw on something different, you put on a Knicks hat, you be like, nigga, smack, nigga, let's get to it. Cause you feel 100% like yourself. So when I'm creating music, bro, I'm in there with, like, you know, my homies, of course, Mike and Keys is on the production, but my homeboy Chill, and then I got a Problem in there, and these are like not yes men. So these niggas is like, we shouldn't complete this one. We shouldn't complete this song. This ain't the best version of you, and let's move on. And so that's my creation process. Is I'm either starting. I always ask my niggas, right? Like, if you know, if they my niggas, they understand. I'd be like, yo, what come first, the chicken or the egg? And so what that means is, nigga, should I start working on the hook, or should I just get off my lyrics? And so whatever you can feel when you listening to a beat, what should come first? Should it start with the hook, or should you just gas that motherfucker from the rip? And so between Problem and Chill, they're gonna be like, yo, nigga, the chicken. And then so if they say the chicken coming first, then, you know, that's we getting straight to the verse. If they say the egg, then we doing the hook. And then so I don't record past one hook and one verse without clearing it, you know, through the room. It may be a chick in there. I'm asking her how she feel about it. Everybody in there gets a say so, and then across the board, if it ain't a 10 out of 10, we smack dead to the next song. I'm not wasting no time creating full songs that I know aren't going to ever see the light of day. And so after I cleared around the room, then I come back to myself and ask myself, is this something in my heart of hearts that I feel that people who appreciate Game's music are going to appreciate the way that I feel that I do? And then after all that, then boom, so we got a song. And so I might, you know, for this drama project, I recorded like 60 songs, bro, in like 2.5, 3 days almost. And so we had a lot to go through to unpack to get it down to 18. And me, they, you know, the thing with Problem is, he'd be like, bro, come on, like, at some point you got to stop rapping. We're never going to be able to put out the project. And so you need these guys in there to filter out, you know, the bullshit or my long-winded longevity. Because, you know me, I'm a 300, 400, 500 bar nigga. I keep going and keep creating songs until I feel like it's perfect, but it might already be perfect. So it's like, if you are creating anything in life, bro, it could be a clothing brand, it could be your music, you need somebody there to tell you, niggas ain't gonna wear these jeans, nigga, them is ass. So like, nigga, we need to go back to the drawing board and get this shit right, man. So that's what it is, man. I got a team of niggas who really do this shit and who are really honest about not only our shit, but how it's gonna blend in with the tell you, nigga, how that shit, you know what, how much it weigh on the fish scale and how they got that shit from Bogota to Virginia, nigga. It is what it is, bro. But everyone in hip hop drops names. I'm just the fall guy for it. But I appreciate it. I don't feel slighted about it. It is what it is. I'll be the poster boy for name dropping. I'm at a point now where I'm letting niggas know, like, oh, like I said on Can I, like, nigga, can I drop my names, nigga? You good? Like you gonna be all right, bro. Yeah, that's just the way. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I had just to let you know, I had asked Problem when we was gonna start the Gangsta Grillz. I was like, nigga, should I really fuck niggas up and don't drop one name on this entire project? And that nigga Problem was like, man, fuck these niggas, bro. We gotta do what we do, bro. And so I just went straight in like I would normally, bro, and really got to it, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I got you, man. In the next 6 months, man, you're gonna have a lot of dope game shit, man. And it's gonna be more me than it's ever been. I think at this point in my life and my career, I'm more polished as an MC than I was in the early stages, man. So right now I'm in this bag where I just feel like rapping, and it's gonna yield some really dope ass shit, man. And I think when I go away again, and I go away, and but while I'm up and while I'm awoke and while I want to do this shit, I'm gonna just pump out as much classic materials as I possibly can.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I want to shout out Jay Mill in the chat. Asked about the title of the mixtape. Every movie needs a trailer. What's the story behind that?
I was chilling, bro. I was chilling in the crib with my girl and shit. And I was and Wicked came on, right? And I was like, yeah, man, like that shit make you want to like trailers and shit and commercials for movies make you want to take your ass to the movie. So I'm thinking like, man, I need to just like call this shit. Every movie needs a trailer because everybody is like, hype, or at least my fans are hype for the documentary, but I can't get it to them fast enough. So I felt like, man, let me just run the trailers. You know how like you going to the movies with your girl or some shit, and you got that extra 20 minutes because trailers gonna be rolling. So you ain't in a rush. You're gonna be able to stand in line, get the popcorn, and then you sit down and be like, and we all do this shit. We get to the movies, bro, and we know we got that little grace period, but somehow we still get to that motherfucker, sit down and look up like, all right, we good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just wanted to provide my fans and people who fuck with my music with some dope shit and let them know exactly what it was. Like, this is not an album. This is a Gangsta Grillz mixtape, and it's the trailer to what is going to be an amazing addition to, my already dope catalog. That's just, how I feel about it.
Hell yeah, 100%. And next time you go to a movies and you trip out on the app or wherever you get your tickets, it actually gives you the start time now. So it'll say showtime. It say showtime at 6. So start time at like 6:27. You know what I'm saying? Just so you know what it is. You know what I mean? Shout out Jay Mill. Good question. I want to get into another joint if you got some time. If it's cool with you, if we could run skin. Some of it's like fun whatever songs, but he can rap too. You know what I mean? You gotta give OT his props as well, man. No doubt. Shout out that Dog Pound sample on there. That was Mike and Keys too.
Oh, that was the homeboy Duke and Battle Cat, of course.
Battle Cat. Salute to Battle Cat. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Good shit. Good shit. Miss Queen B, let's get one from the lady. What's happening?
Hey, Queen B out of Connecticut. I just want to salute to you, and just to let you know, just keep doing your thing. I love the mixtape. I checked it out, heard it through, and I just want to say I'm probably one of the only ones that play "Why You Hate the Game," the whole song all the way through in the club.
Oh yeah, in the club, it's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, do that.
It was spiritual to me, you know. So
Yeah,
salute.
nah, that song right there meant a lot to me. When I did it, and it means it still holds the same weight. Today.
Thank you. Every time I listen to it, just send chills.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yes, thank you.
So we don't have too many West Coast cats on here. I myself, I'm out of San Diego. Matter of fact, Game, you probably don't remember, but it's been years because I used to rock with Z90. I remember you used to come out, rock with Trey and all that type of shit. So like I said, it's been years since we actually was in the same room together, whatever. But how do you feel about California in the state of collaboration right now? Because there's always been the divide and the Bloods and the Crips, Northers and Southerners, Bay and LA. Where do you, in your opinion, where do we stand right now?
I think that, man, I think the OG, if you're looking for camaraderie and you're looking for, the rags to be tied together, you got to look at the OGs, man. I think you see Cube, you see Snoop, you see Exhibit, you see E40 and Too Short, and all the cats up in the Bay, like all of them still locked in, bro. I think it's with the new age cats, man, I think we got this crab in a barrel mentality where we feel like we got to just do us, and we don't maximize. I think a good point of direction is Atlanta always been until recently. Atlanta always been locked in all the way in with each other. I'm talking about from the collabs to stand together. As a city and as a culture, man. New York used to have it like that too. I don't know what New York is doing right now, but yeah, LA is. I mean, not LA, but the entire West Coast is still pretty much locked in on a. And all of that, that divide and conquer shit, man, that shit should die, man, because nobody eats like that.
Nobody thrives out of that. Nobody thrives out of that.
Nobody, we don't thrive as as an entity. We thrive individually. But see, that's never been my thing. Ever since I came in, I've reached out and pulled, the next guy up. I did it with, Kendrick and Nipsey and Glasses Malone and a lot of cats, bro. I reached down and, pulled up, man, and made sure that, they did their thing without ever saying like, yo, sign this or get on this paper. I never was that guy, bro. That's why I never signed the artist. Not saying that I shouldn't have. It's just that wasn't what I was into. I was into, like creating a lane where everybody could like drive on, you know what I'm saying? And for me, that like I took like I was elated at the fact that that I was able to help. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I got help, and I feel like I should like extend my hand to the niggas that was doing it at that time.
Hell yeah. Shout out to DJ Punch because he brought that up. Like a lot of people have slept on your A&R game. Do you have like a top 3 that you've kind of worked with that you're like, or I shouldn't even say top 3, but like maybe someone didn't take off. Maybe you thought they should have more or something like that.
Didn't take off when I thought they should have.
Yeah.
I feel like Scheme. I feel like Scheme is one of those underdogs. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like Crooked Eye deserves a lot more flowers. I feel like he deserves bouquet, but bouquet after bouquet when it comes to somebody getting their flowers. Also, Eastwood. I feel like Eastwood, deserves a lot of flowers. These are niggas that paved the way for me. Like a lot of people say, Game came in and he kind of held the West on his own, but like, yeah, man, they make it seem like like nobody else wasn't really there. You know what I'm saying? Crooked Eye was there. You know what I'm saying? Eastwood was there. Gorilla Black was there. Even though, you know, we had, you know, our differences and whatnot. Like there was Hot Dollar was there. Like, you know, Technique was there. Like it was a lot of artists that were around and that were young and that were putting on, you know, for the city. A lot of people, Bishop Lamont was there. You know what I'm saying? Damani was there. Like it was a lot of niggas. Dom was there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that like I didn't really like I held it, you know what I'm saying, on a broad scale, you know what I'm saying, on a you know, a A-list rap nigga level. But as far as like, you know, the guys that was, you know, behind the scenes really putting in work, those is, you know, the names that I named.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. C, I'm gonna throw it back to you in New York. What's happening?
Now, real quick, man, just again, shout out to you for coming and putting out this great body of work. The people here at Dot Hip Hop was like, yo, they wanted to honor you with your own game, Dot Hip Hop, you know, a free web domain. So I'm going to make sure that I told you that because, you know, people respect you here, especially in New York. And like I said, man, the body of work, I've been talking about it for at least a week, man, you know, since I first heard it. And it's been resonating. And shout to D-Train, man, for like, you know, really stepping up and saying, yo, I'm gonna reach out to game and make it happen because people need to hear the music. So thank you.
Yeah.
And want to make sure we connect you with the Dot Hip Hop people. And that's just what it is.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. And see, you know, one thing about New York and game, man, is we ain't never been shy about appreciating each other, man. I think that you know, my style, especially early in the early stages, was heavily New York influenced, still to this day, just being wanting to be and strive to be one of the greatest lyricists ever, not just on the West Coast, but period, came from, you know, all the niggas I was listening to before me. You know what I'm saying? The Nas's, the Big Daddy Kanes when I was young. And again, like I said, KRS-One, you know, when I came up, True Life, like, you know, Stacks Bundles, like niggas, these was my first Dave Easses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you look at True Life and you know, the early True Life and you look at Stacks Bundles, you put them niggas together, you get a nigga like Dave East. Like I was on that type of time with New York, you know what I'm saying? Fab and the whole you know, the whole family, and just like being around with Saigon and like when the young niggas, even Joe Buttons, man, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, like it was New York, niggas was like starving to be great. And I was able to be out there and be on that side again, because out here, as far as like hip hop was concerned, niggas wasn't tapped into being lyricists and shit. Niggas was rapping about the culture, the you know, up in the Bay, independent and you know, in the hustling, that's their thing. Down here it was gangbanging, palm trees, 6 foes, lolos, and hoes. Like, but as far as like the lyricism, you know, outside of like niggas like Razzcast and and then I'd go to the Justo Mixtape Awards and then fly over to Brooklyn, fuck with Fab and them Desert Storm niggas, and then get over to the BX, and like I was out there, bro. I was on the A train, and you know, with the hoodie on, and you know what I'm saying. I remember like landing in New York, and you nigga, I don't care where you look, you couldn't miss a New York Yankee hat. Now these days, nigga, it's scattered. Like I don't New York is missing something, man. And somebody gotta like, where y'all new nigga? Like, you know, not saying that the niggas just there ain't really putting in work, but where's New York's king now? Like, who jumps out? Maybe that nigga right now is, you know, on his stoop, getting busy, about to let the world know who he is. And I just can't wait for everybody to rise to power from every area in the world, bro. Like, you know, even the niggas in the UK and the German rappers, and a nigga in Africa who only got a Tupac t-shirt and no studio access. Like, I'm an advocate for hip hop being as good as it can be for all of us, not just for the artists or the rappers, but the producers, the fashion designers, the journalists, the photographers. Like I want everybody to thrive under this hip hop umbrella, and just because it's missing authenticity and it's missing that make me feel how I felt when I was listening to, Ready to Die for the first time, or when I first heard nigga Donnell Jones album, nigga in the car with a bitch, like, and learned the entire, the entire words, nigga, to an R&B album, when Lauryn Hill dropped Miseducation, like when Pun dropped, you know what I'm saying? I was the luckiest man on earth. My wisdom was cursed. Anything that, that hurt worse than giving birth. Like, nigga, we need all of that. We need all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We need them Gordon Parks type photos mixed with the Jonathan Mannion, you know what I'm saying? Like with X with blood on them. Like everybody has to play a part in the betterment of hip hop. It's not just rap niggas. So you can't say, oh, this nigga put out an album and we ain't really, no, nigga, do your part. You know what I'm saying? Critique it. Put out, write something, write a piece about it. Let that nigga know what he did good and what he can't do better. It's on y'all too. It ain't just, we just can't be the niggas, we rap and then y'all niggas get to say, nah, that's trash with no good feedback. Like we don't win like that. That means that the journalists and the radio personalities, the DJs, y'all not Coach Carter and niggas. You know what I'm saying? You ain't pulling nobody to the side. You just giving up on niggas. You ain't really Phil Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not Coach K. Like, everybody, like Kobe in his first year, nigga, he ain't come in and just be Kobe. Nigga was averaging 5-6 points before he got to glory. But that's because people gave a fuck about the growth and people had invested into, like his future. We gotta do that again, even for the label heads. Niggas ain't. The A&Rs ain't riding around on the motherfucking van with you and your homies, nigga, while getting weed in their little suits and shit no more. Like, this shit is all, like,
Well, it's funny you say that because I think the tough part about that, though, game, is everybody want to be the front dude now. Like, everything you talking about used to be squad. A&R Cat used to run his part. Manager used to run his. Everybody want to be the dude in the front now. You know what I mean? Everybody trying to be the artist. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinions on that. But I feel you 100%. I'm gonna throw it out to Houston. What up, Quantum? What's happening out there?
Chilling, man. I had a question for you, game, but you just kind of opened up a can of worms in that last thing you said. But let me go with the first question, which is, I want to know, what were you listening to outside of your lineage, your direct lineage? Would be Death Row, things of that nature. What were you listening to on the West Coast outside of that as you were coming up? You had just mentioned a lot of names you were mentioning that you were listening to on the East Coast. On the West Coast, what are some names that like we would be surprised or that you really haven't mentioned that you West Coast?
Big Mike, Ghetto Boys.
On the West Coast, though. On the West Coast.
On the West Coast.
West Coast.
You talking about West Coast artists?
Yeah.
Oh, West Coast artists, man. Listening to Telly Mac, Mac Dre, the Jacka. Like I was listening to, Mitchie Slick, just the new Death Row niggas, the realest. Like I was missing Pop so much. I started listening to the realest. Just like niggas that was around my way, man, putting out little projects here and there, man. I've always been a sponge to anything that I felt like was dope for the culture on our side, man.
Were you ever at the Good Life? Did you ever participate in that?
You mean the Good Life? What's the Good Life? That's Ye and
Good
them?
Life out in LA. The Good Life out.
Oh
in LA.
no, I wasn't super noticeably realness missing. Like when I hear AI, I can hear that it's not a nigga who struggled or came from pain. So when you get an AR artist to sing your hook, I can't feel it. I literally, like, I listen to AI singing and rapping and doing that shit, and there's zero feeling in the shit for me. So what happens was what I've seen niggas doing is throwing the concept or the idea in the AI and then calling up the homegirl or the homies to come replay, re-sing, rewrite, redo it, and add, feeling to it. Me per se, I'm just like kind of old school with it. Like I need it to feel like it needs to feel from the jump. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of producers are using AI to, ease up the production process. And then you got some niggas are straight still with the, tapping on the MPC and doing it how they doing it. I'm just not here to, kick nobody in the ass about their creation process. I just really fuck with the old way of doing things myself.
No doubt.
Fuck with it. If it's cool with you, want to get into another record? Can we run that Mozzie joint? You mind if I run that Blood Tears?
Yeah, run that Blood Tears, man. I'm gonna have to dip out at some point in the next 10-15.
Yeah, no, I get it. Man, and 100%. Thank you for your time, brother. But listen, this Gangsta Grillz super ill. You said we got 10, 12 more joints dropping on Friday, huh?
Yeah, man. Nobody knows that except us at this point. And again, man, I've been on the phone. I've been on this, on this call with y'all because I give a fuck, because I care, bro. And so I'm starting to really lock in and do things that I did when I was younger to make sure that people knew that I gave a fuck. This shit is bigger. It's bigger than me, man. It's bigger than This project is bigger than me, bigger than Drama, bigger than Mike and Keys. This is an insert into hip hop. This shit belongs to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like we get paid whatever stream. I don't even be calculating streams or even understand how to do it. Niggas be stealing money from us every which way around these days. You know what I'm saying? The mass agenda. So we really are doing this shit, just for the love of the game, man. So I want people to really understand that is that even when you are on the other side of this camera talking to me, you know what I'm saying? You are feeding hip hop. We are all, everybody on the call, everybody shooting the, emojis up and their 2 cents, and everybody talking, about like having healthy conversations about not only this project, but the state of hip hop. That shit is developmental for what's to come, bro. We have to do this. All artists have to do this. Everybody on your side of the, coin has to do this. And so I'm here for it.
Hell yeah.
Facts.
Good shit. Blood Tears, the name of this one, y'all. Shouts to Mozzie out of Sac. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward, no doubt, to not again more music dropping this Friday. The documentary 3. I know everybody waiting for it, G. So I just, like I said, a lot of inspiration today, man. 100%, man. And you can tell beyond the music, you really, really love this shit. You know what I mean? And I think that's where we're at, getting back to, in the essence of this hip hop shit. The people who ain't in their heart, they get weeded out. You know what I'm saying? 100%. So much respect to you though, fam. Like I said, for everybody, again, 10, 12 more songs dropping this Friday. Any kind of timeline around documentary 3, or just 2026, be ready?
Yeah, top of the year, man. It ain't gonna fall into March.
Okay, 100%, man. Well, listen, fam, we appreciate you. We know we gotta let you go. Good shit though, fam. West Coast up, no doubt. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, West Coast, East Coast, everybody, man. Whatever coast you from, man. Just man, life, man. This thing we call life, man. It's fast and it's short, man. So, pour into what's pouring into you, man. And shit, man. Live it to your best ability.
100%. Much respect, G. Again, thank you for your time, man.
Love.
Thanks,
all right, best up.
Hold up. Hit me. Now stop. Let's go to a place where only lovers go. How would you feel if I'm always around to hold you close? How would you feel if I told you I'm